Hey guys, so as pretty much everybody in the Geometry Dash community knows, something big is going to happen on August 13th, 2023. Now of course this is the long-awaited 10th anniversary of GD, but some believe that something 2.2 related will happen, and it might even update on that day. Here's what I think and why. So first off, the reason something big 2.2 related would happen on August 13th is not confirmed by RobTop, so some might find it confusing why people would speculate this. First of all, it would be perfect because it is the 10-year anniversary and putting out the biggest update or giving big news on it would seem perfect. But that is a guess, so let's look at actual evidence from RobTop. First is a brilliant 2.2 theory, which I believe was originally found by Avarice on his YouTube. The theory states that 2.2 will come out, or big news will be revealed because RobTop is using his GD alias, RubRub, to count down to that. Specifically, in Sneak Peek 2, in the description, RobTop writes rub 5 times. After that, in the Geometry Dash World 2.2 update, he had 4 rubs. Then on the post that announced the 10-year anniversary awards, he wrote 3 rubs. Then, in the post about the premiering time of the new video on his channel, which he said he would not post a new video until after 2.2, he wrote 2 rubs. Finally, in a post about the trailer for the anniversary video, he had 1 rub. You can see how this is definitely a countdown for something. Another theory that concerns the trailer and trailer thumbnail for the 10-year video is that something 2.2 related will happen in the video because the trailer is 22 seconds long. And in the thumbnail there are some game modes and monsters that are from 2.2. Why would RobTop put them on the trailer thumbnail if it did not have anything to do with 2.2? Also on the thumbnail, if you count the number of game modes and monsters, there are 22. This is very promising. Now the trailer. It is certainly something cryptic. Bear with me as I try and break it down, new Rockstar style. The first shot is of a dark screen with GD10 fading in, with the 0 being a portal. Next we cut to a shot filled with GD on retro TVs, which could be something to do with the Geometry Dash on Xbox, but that is a huge stretch. The big thing in this is the GD main menu is quite different from the one we know in 2.1. First of all, in the left corner above the RobTop logo, is one less app icon than in 2.1, and where the account would be, something is jutting off the screen. In the center, the main 3 icons are still in place. The first thing this brings to mind is a previous update. Why Rob is showing this, I'm not sure, but if anybody knows anything about this, please comment down below. Next, the screen cuts to an abstract green background, and since a reverse image search yielded no results, it is possible that this was created for the trailer. This may be a cryptic sneak peek for 2.2, maybe showing a 3D background making feature, but that is highly unlikely. What this has to do with the 10-year anniversary is beyond me. Next, it cuts to a view of the sky and what could be the sea on the bottom. But this seems like an odd choice unless it is a background of a famous level, because this theoretically could be made in the 2.1 editor. After that, it cuts to a black background with purple lines connected by cubes. This is technically geometry, but the relation to the 10-year video is almost none. Then, it cuts to a seemingly random spinning orb decoration, with others in the background. This may seem like a random choice, but it could be RobTop announcing a new part of a cool feature. As most people know, there will be a gradient trigger in 2.2, and because these objects have a blue-green gradient on them, this could mean that the gradient trigger works on objects too, which would be very cool. After that, it cuts to a grid background with an orange tint, and neon orange cubes on it. If you look closer, you can see this isn't Cube 2, but Cube 4, though I am not sure why this is in the trailer. Then it cuts to a seemingly new background, but on closer look, this is the background of the platformer level from the 2.2 Sneak Peek 1, which means that the level shown in the video could be the introductory level, or the final boss, or somewhere in between, depending on how hard RobTop made the map. Next, it cuts to a cool clock with a GD cube in the center, and the clock pauses at times to sync the music, for the most part. The last couple times do not sync at all. This could be the biggest news about 2.2 we've ever had. Those times in order are 3:38, 3:40, 3:43, 3:47, 3:51, 4:59, 5 o'clock, and the final time being 6:04. At first I thought these correlated to dates of the calendar, where you carry over the minutes, but on all of those days of 2023, there was no 2.2 news from RobTop. This more likely symbolizes the wait for 2.2, and when the clock disappears it says August 13th. This very well could be the secret release date. Anyway, that sadly concludes my theory video. This is being posted on August 12th, so I guess tomorrow we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.